Hello everybody, I am Rohit, and this being the first video on the channel Mission UPSC, I want to dedicate a little bit of this video for introduction and everything about the channel and all. So Mission UPSC is formed with a greater aim to provide free education on YouTube, whether it might be optional, whether it might be GS, we'll put everything into one place. We'll be deriving or explaining multiple topics or concepts in a very simplified manner compared to the high level coaching which you get in the coaching institutes. If you're not doing coaching or anything, even that is fine. You can watch our exclusively made playlists. We'll be putting all these videos into certain playlists in a certain order, in which if you cover, you can cover all the syllabus of UPSC, whichever is mentioned. So this is the aim of Mission UPSC. So without any delay, I wish to start PSIR optional from now. So PSIR optional, I hope whoever have studied at multiple institutes might have felt it is a very lengthy optional and you might not understand what is happening in the class. Right now in this playlist, in these videos, particularly in this playlist, what I wish to do is I will simplify the concepts and tell you or explain whatever is needed. Particularly if you need what is political science. See, that is not the question asked by UPSC, like they'll not ask you what is political science 15 marks. No. But you should know what is the political science, right? That is very basic thing, that why is it science? But when you go to institutes, they will explain about that for 1 hour. So you will find it very lengthy and also very boring. So here we are going to put everything in a certain order so people can study very easily. So let's start with the political science instead of talking anymore. You will get to know in the upcoming videos how our videos will impact you more compared to other videos on YouTube. So today we are going to talk about what is political science in the beginning. So basically political science is a study of collective ideas, which includes like governance, government and politics and power. So basically it is a study of collective ideas and it is a science because we are studying it. And also for everything there are multiple thinkers and many people in the history who have answered the questions using philosophy. So that and all we'll study in the upcoming sessions. But as of now, this is more than enough if you want to answer in the examination. And if you want to answer as per philosophers or something, leave everything, whatever you heard regarding PSIR, leave PSIR to me. You watch this playlist, you will definitely understand what and how the PSIR should be studied, what should be studied, and how to quote a quotation said by someone, something like that. So let's see. Study of state and government in all aspects. Even this can be written for what is political science, which is given by a famous philosopher whose name is Garner. So Garner told that study of state and government in all aspects is political science. Very simple. So now let's not debate and stop here. This is very small topic. Don't see it in a bigger lens. Don't stop your study there. Let's proceed further. Then you will slowly understand, by going ahead, you will slowly understand regarding political science, what is the definition of political science, how it should be studied, everything. So now we are going to talk about politics versus political science. What is politics? Basically, political science gives us some theorems. Because it is science, it gives us some theorems. Those theorems usually in humanities are called as philosophies or thoughts. They will be, if they are applied to the real world, practical application of the political ideas or thoughts or theorems, because it is a science, is called politics. Basically they are real actions. I'll tell you how. For example, there is some guy in the history, let's not take names because that will be very much confusing, gave democracy. That is a theorem because it is science, okay? Political science. So it is a theorem. Consider like this. Don't write that theorem. I'm just telling you because you need to understand the very basic of it. So as it is a science, I'm calling it a theorem, but it is basically a idea. So here it is a political idea. Consider democracy. Democracy have some principles, that demos plus kratos. Demos means by population. So population decides something, what is to be done to the population. That is what democracy. Simple definition. Don't go into multiple concepts of democracy. I'm talking about just general definition. If you apply that to India, that is politics. If you apply something, for example, consider leftism or rightism, apply that to India, apply that to Singapore, apply that to USA, apply that to a population, then it is politics. That is what applying political idea to the practical world. So then it becomes politics. Simple. I don't want to drag from this. Then we will see multiple branches of political science as per UPSC we want to study here. It is not like you are going to study everything in the world regarding political science. We are going to study only few topics, very minute part of political science that is written in the history. Very minute part. So I want to simplify. First thing is we will study about political thought. Political thought is further divided into Indian political thought, Western political thought. We are going to start from Western political thought. I'll tell you why are we starting particularly from Western political thought. I'll tell you. So political thought, and once that is done, we'll talk about the political theory, which is study of ideas. Political theory, we have one NCRT on that political theory. We'll make videos on that also, but that will be in the different playlist, not in this playlist. So right now let's see what is study of ideas, which kind of ideas we're going to study. Liberalism and many more. So Marxism, many more we are going to study about that. I don't want to mention names and I don't want you to be afraid of it. So now we are going to study about comparative politics. As the name suggests, it is comparison of multiple ideas, multiple political ideas. And then international politics, we'll be studying about the global actions internationally, how they have been defined and how we defined it. Socialism in Russia is different, socialism in India is different. So this is what we are going to cover in international politics and many more things. And IGP. So IGP is nothing but India centric things. Basically, it is more of your GS2, but we are going to cover here also and also in the GS2 playlist. So I make one video, get use of it in two playlists, nothing else. So IGP, it is what we are going to cover about multiple Panchayati Raj systems or central executive, state executive, and many more things we are going to cover in IGP. So leave about that for now. We'll start the Western political thought and we'll close the video here. I mean Western political thought. Don't confuse or don't get like people hear terms and then they will be afraid to move further. So don't be afraid. Let me tell you, Western political thought, we have Greek scholars and European scholars. So let's talk about the Greek scholars. First Greek scholar which we are going to study is Socrates. Second Greek scholar we are going to study is Plato. Third Greek scholar we are going to study is Aristotle. So these three are Greek scholars, that's it. Okay, European. Next we are going to European. We are going to first talk about these Greek scholars. Maximum of the WPT will also be concentrated on these Greek scholars. So nothing but Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. They are disciples. I mean Plato is disciple of Socrates. After Plato, then Aristotle criticizes Plato, but still he is the disciple of Plato. So simple. And then we are going to talk about Machiavelli. And then we are going to talk about Hobbes. Then John Locke. Then Rousseau. then J.S. Mill, Hegel, Marx, Karl Marx, Gramsci, Hannah Arendt. So these are the people we are going to talk about in Greek and then European. This is what Western political thought is. Now let me tell you, why are we reading Western political thought in the beginning instead of others? If you go and take the syllabus, which I'll bring in the next class, if we go and open the syllabus and check, Western political thought will be in the bottom, I mean around 10th in the number in 1A. So why are we going to particularly talk about Western political thought in the beginning? Because Western political thought makes the other part of paper very easy. Western political thought, which is around, this is around 400 BC. So this happened first. When this happened first, it is very easy to interconnect. For example, if you read about, during these scholars, we'll be reading about Marxism, which is in the syllabus separately, but you will read it here in the Marx. So this is how advantageous it is. It is very easy. Don't be confused or be afraid. I'll be stopping this video here, and from the next class we will be getting more in depth. I mean, we are not going to do it as the concept. I mean, I'm going to do it as a concept wise. So for example, if I start Plato, so Plato will be doing not like a video wise or a class wise. So basically this is just the introduction, how we are going to do, and we have started WPT. I'm stopping here because next points will be very easy, like polis, what is polis, city, state, everything. We are making a separate video on that. So you will find the order in the playlist itself. It's not like we are uploading somewhere else, but we do it in a playlist. Definitely we'll do it in a playlist. It is not like we'll upload randomly and all. So once we upload in the playlist, you complete the playlist. That is, I think so, that is more than enough for your political science to be covered, nothing more than else. So for example, from the next video, you will find what is polis, what is different types of approaches, and then you will find many things like ideologies, what are modern ideologies, everything we will find. We will do that accordingly. I have my own notes prepared beside, so I'll not or never miss a concept. What is state, everything we'll cover in the upcoming videos. I hope you like this video. So this is the first and last time. I usually don't ask in my previous channels also, I don't ask for liking or subscribing. So maybe in every video I'll in the last 15 seconds I'll ask, please do subscribe and like if you have found this video valuable. Thank you so much.